Imagine standing inside a very large supermarket in a foreign country.
Oh, yeah, that can be so overwhelming.
Right, you are hungry, the store is huge, the aisles are long, but there's a big problem.
You do not know the English words for the food.
Exactly. You cannot ask for help. We have all felt that confusion before. The world feels very big, and you feel very small.
Well, feeling lost in a new language is, a completely normal human experience.
Yeah, it really is.
When you cannot name the things around you, the world feels out of focus. But learning the names of everyday objects brings it back into clear focus.
Welcome to our deep dive. We are talking directly to you, our listener. And today is a very special deep dive.
Yes, it is. It is a beginner-friendly English learning session.
We are going to explore an easy English story about going to the supermarket. We will learn simple vocabulary and everyday shopping sentences together.
And shopping for food is something everyone does, right? So it is the perfect way to practice practical, everyday English.
Absolutely. Now, a quick note for you. We will speak very slowly and clearly today.
Yes, we'll use natural pauses. We will use simple vocabulary and short sentences.
We want to keep a friendly and supportive tone. We will walk together on this journey.
So before we can buy food, we need to know what we are looking for.
Right. We need to get ready to shop. The story begins with a person going to the supermarket to buy food.
And they have a shopping list.
Yes, they do. The shopping list includes milk, bread, eggs, rice, and fruit.
I mean, providing the list at the very beginning of the story is actually a clever learning tool.
Wait, really? Why is that?
Well, it helps you, the listener, know what to listen for in the rest of the story. It prepares your mind.
Oh, that makes sense. You know what to expect.
Exactly. Now let us look at the word supermarket. Supermarket means a large store where you buy food.
A very large store. And the very first action in the story is taking a shopping basket.
Right? A basket is something you carry while shopping. You hold it in your hand.
It is so helpful that the story starts with a clear action like taking a basket.
It really is. It puts you right into the physical space.
Yeah.
We have a very useful shopping phrase here.
Let us share it with you. Listen carefully.
First, I take a shopping basket.
And we will repeat these important phrases once to help you understand and remember them.
Yes. First, I take a shopping basket.
So now that we have our basket, we move to the very first stop in the store.
The shopper walks to the fruit section.
They buy apples and bananas. And the text does not just name the fruit, it describes them.
Yeah, it says the apples are red and fresh, and the bananas are yellow and sweet.
Let us talk about the word fresh. What does that mean?
Fresh means good and new. It means, not old.
I love how the story uses colors and tastes to describe the food, like red, yellow, and sweet.
It paints a picture, right?
Yeah, exactly. Do these describing words make the story easier to picture in our minds?
Oh, absolutely. Picturing the food really helps learners remember the English words.
You connect the word to an image. That is a great tip.
It is. Now here is another useful shopping phrase.
I walk to the fruit section. I will say it one more time for you. I walk to the fruit section.
Beautiful. So we have our fruit, but the basket is still mostly empty.
Right. We must find the rest of the items on our list.
The shopper goes to the dairy section next.
And there, they take one bottle of milk and a pack of yogurt.
After that, they go to the bread section and buy one loaf of bread.
Then, they get a box of eggs and one bag of rice.
I want to point something out here.
Sure, what is it?
The story uses specific container words for different foods.
Oh yeah, like a bottle of milk and a pack of yogurt.
Right, a loaf of bread, a box of eggs, and a bag of rice.
Is grouping food by sections, like the dairy section or the bread section, a good way to remember vocabulary?
Yes, definitely. Connecting words to specific places in the store is a great learning tool.
You build a map in your mind.
Exactly. Let us practice another phrase about moving through the store.
Please listen closely.
I go to the dairy section. We'll repeat that. I go to the dairy section.
And we have another phrase about the food containers. I buy one loaf of bread.
That is a very useful sentence.
Let me say it again. I buy one loaf of bread.
Excellent. Well, we have found everything on our list.
Yes, the milk, bread, eggs, rice, and fruit.
The shopping is done, so we must finish our trip.
Finally, the shopper goes to the cashier. The cashier tells them the total price.
Let us explain those key words. A cashier is the person who takes your payment.
And the total price.
Total price is the full amount you need to pay for everything in your basket.
The end of the story has such simple, clear steps. You find the cashier, hear the price, pay, and leave.
It is a very natural routine. The shopper pays for the food and goes home.
We have a final useful phrase from the story.
Listen carefully. I pay for the food and go home.
I think we should hear that one more time.
Sure, I pay for the food and go home.
We have finished the story and learned the words. Now it is time to practice listening comprehension.
Right, just like our source material encourages.
I'm going to ask you, the listener, some simple questions. I will leave a short pause after asking.
Try to think of the answer during that quiet moment.
Ready? Question 1. What do I need to buy?
Take a second to think.
What was on the list?
The answer is milk, bread, eggs, rice, and fruit.
Great. Question 2. What fruit do I buy?
Picture the bright colors.
What were they?
You buy apples and bananas.
Perfect. Question 3. Where do I go after the fruit section?
Where is the cold milk kept?
Think about the name of the section.
You go to the dairy section.
Yes. And our final question, question 4. Who tells me the total price?
Who is the person at the end of the trip?
Do you remember the word?
The cashier.
Great job following along. Answering questions is simply the best way to make sure we truly understand what we heard.
It forces your brain to wake up and work.
Exactly. So to summarize our deep dive today, I just want to say, great job listening.
Yes, learning a new language takes time and patience.
Our source gives some great advice. Listen to this deep dive again. Try to remember the new words.
And practice every day to improve your English, even just for a few minutes.
I want to leave you with a final thought to explore on your own.
Something to try in the real world.
Next time you go to a real supermarket, look at the items in your own basket.
Can you remember the English words for the sections you visit?
Or the English words for the food you buy. Bring these words into your real life.
That is how you make the language yours.
Keep practicing, and we will talk to you next time.